ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिन्निति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. Hare Krishna everyone. So let us see what 19th shloka has to say. Krishna is speaking to Arjuna in chapter 4 Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Yasya sarve samarambha kama sankalpa vivarjitaha jnanagni dagda karmanam tam ahu panditam buddhaha. So Krishna is saying one is understood to be in full knowledge, whose every act is devoid of desire for sense gratification. He is said by the sages to be a worker whose fruitive action is burnt up by the fire of perfect knowledge. So look at the glory of someone who has perfect knowledge. And what is perfect knowledge? Knowledge received from the perfect source. A child may not know that the fire is going to burn him. But if he gets that understanding that the fire will burn from an authoritative source, maybe his father or mother, that is perfect knowledge. He doesn't have experience, but the source is perfect. That will save him a lot of trouble. So likewise, Krishna is saying, Tam ahu panditam buddhaha. He is considered to be a pandita, a Buddha, an intelligent person. Who is what? Yasya sarve samarambha. Whatever action, sarvarambha, anything that he starts, kama sankalpa varjitaha. It is devoid of kama sankalpa. And what is kama? It is not just lust at the physical level, it is any desire for one's own sense gratification, one's own pleasure. So he is a devotee whose every single activity is not propelled by his own sense gratification. He has absolutely no desire for satisfying his own senses. So it is not kama sankalpa he has, it is seva sankalpa he has. What is his sankalpa? What is he determined for? Seva. I want to serve the Lord more. I want to serve the Lord more. I want to serve the Lord even more. Jnanagni dagda karmanam. Jnana Agni, this knowledge is equated to be like a fire, and just like fire will burn everything, this perfect knowledge fire will also burn all his misunderstandings, all his karmic reactions. So he can be situated on the transcendental platform. So this perfect knowledge coming from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, coming from Srimad Bhagavatam is so potent that it can burn all your karmic reactions once you get situated on the platform of bhakti. In fact, isn't that what Krishna also said earlier in chapter 2, shloka number 55? Just in the previous one, 54th shloka, chapter 2, Arjuna has asked very important question to Krishna about who is a Sthita Prajna, Krishna? How do I know somebody who is a devotee? And immediately in 55th shloka, Krishna said, Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan atmanyevatmana tushtaha sthita prajnastha dochyate. Same thing, Krishna is saying what? Prajahati yada kaman. Exact same thing. He is given up all the kama. And what kind of kama? It's not that his desires are zero. It is that sarvan partha manogatan. Any desires coming from his mental faculty, he is giving up. He is renouncing. He is not given up the desire to serve the Supreme Lord. He is not given up the desire to serve his spiritual master. He is not given up the desire to do Shastra Adhyayana. The spiritual desires are there to serve and please Krishna and Prabhupada. But all the other desires that is coming from mind, that he is giving up. So any desires coming from the level of mental faculty and any activity that we do for our own sense gratification will bind us, and any activity with a seva sankalpa, with the desire to please Krishna and Guru, that will liberate us, as clear cut as that. And how come a person is able to give up all these material desires? Atmanyevatmana tushtaha. He is very much satisfied within himself. He is relishing at the realm of spirit. So he is not very much interested in other levels of pleasures. So this is what Krishna is describing in 4.19. In the next video when we come, let us talk about 4.20. Until then, please contemplate on all these things. Take care. Hare Krishna.